On August 3rd, 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail on the greatest voyage of discovery in history, in search of a western passage to Asia. As he contemplated his destiny, Columbus prayed,
O Lord, in whose hands are all things, be my help. Direct me that I might find the gold.
2 months later, on October 12th, he came upon an inhabited island that he claimed for Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain. Not knowing that the Americas lay directly in his path, Columbus thought he had landed in what they called the Indies, the eastern part of Asia. And one of the first things he noticed when he encountered the natives, whom he called Indians, was that they wore gold.
Saturday, 13th of October, 1492. They grew skeins of cotton thread, parrots, darts, and other small things, which it would be tedious to recount. I was attentive, and took trouble to ascertain if there was gold. I saw that some of them had small pieces fastened in a hole they had in the nose.
Ferdinand and Isabella in Spain wanted gold. They knew that that was what they needed to finance their power, to maintain their power and to increase it.
Columbus's claim for the Indies put Spain and her neighbor Portugal at the brink of war. The Vatican had granted the Portuguese exclusive jurisdiction over the Indies some 40 years earlier, even though Portuguese explorers had never been there.
So we had competing claims. Both countries were Catholic countries, and in order to avoid conflict, they went to the Pope.
Spain had an advantage. The newly elected Pope was Alexander VI, a Spaniard who was loyal to Isabella and Ferdinand.
He decreed that a line would be drawn that would divide the world between the Spanish and the Portuguese. And because of that decree, all of Latin America speaks Spanish, with the exception of the northeastern corner, which is today Brazil, which speaks Portuguese.
The Pope's division of the world helped avert a war, but would soon provide a justification for the European conquest of the Americas. One of the first settlements in the New World was a colony on the island of Hispaniola. The Spaniards Columbus left there found gold, then enslaved the natives to mine it. The gold would be sent back to Isabella and Ferdinand. Some of that gold can be found here, at the Church of Santa Maria Maggiore in Rome. It was a thank you gift to Pope Alexander from the Spanish king and queen.
In the 15th century, the end of the 15th century, beginning of the 16th, a new ceiling was put in. And that ceiling was decorated with gold that, according to tradition, is from among the first gold that came from the New World, from the Americas.